Hey everyone, I'm Skylant Shore, and I'm going to be doing a video game analysis on two games. First one is the Warblers Nest by Jason McIntosh, and the second one is Looming by Gregory Royer, I believe. Hope I didn't butcher it. Okay, there are the links to both of them if you want to play them, but here's my analysis on the two games. Now, let me mention this is not a review. This is not quite my personal opinion. This is me picking apart the game and telling you what I think was interesting and what I think really makes the game unique. So, a note on the Warblers Nest. You may have never played an interactive fiction game before, so let me just explain. It's basically where it's all text, and you type in a command to do the command and let it play out as a story. So it's like you type jump, and then you press enter, and your character jumps, and it displays an error saying you can't jump or it doesn't understand it. You can type examine cottage, it'll examine the cottage, and you can possibly type N for north, W for west, move northwest, or just type X for examine. Basically, if you never played a game like that before, it's sort of hard to get into, but if you were going to play one, it'd be this Warblers Nest. So let's talk about that one first. The Warblers Nest has a few interesting design aspects that follow through the entire game that really make it a worthwhile journey. Sadly, the introductions are a bit bland and make it hard to start up. One of the key features is the amount of information that was put into the game by the author, and the story was really good, so kudos to that guy. This allows for a variety of events to occur and make the player feel like they have a choice, and makes for an interesting first installment if you never played. Next, talking about the story, you can derive a number of possibilities from each outcome of what the truth really is, so there's some replayability. There's a gap between your character's knowledge and then the schema that the player has, and in there lies the method for the game to express itself. The reason this works as a game, rather than a simple story, is the interactivity that allows the player to attach and then disassociate themselves with the character. This push and pull creates a tension that would normally not be present. So personally, I really enjoyed the game, and I really think that some of you, at least, would find this game enjoyable. Now, the story overall is great, and it's definitely worth at least a try. So the next game we're going to talk about is going to be one of my favorites. I really enjoyed Looming. Looming's main feature, alike to the Warblers Nest, is the atmosphere it presents through storytelling. Looming allows for the exploration in a traditional sense, with visual cues guiding the player, but it's the lack of a field of vision, Zelda style, that as well draws the player in, forcing them to remember landmarks and thus their meaning subconsciously. The story as well relates to the Warblers Nest because the avatar has information that the player does not, and vice versa. This gives the game its unique texture and allows the player to experience something unique. The story can only be truly derived once the player has collected all of the game's goals and as well put together with their own beliefs and morality. This works as a game because only an interactive media as such would force the player into a position of a character that would otherwise be so distinctly different. Now, Looming has a really unique art style, and it's really, I like the music too, if you could even call it music. Overall, the atmosphere is really great, and the written text, the visual cues, all of it's really good as a great flash game. You can check it out here at this link. Okay, so my overall analysis of both these games, I think both games work as an abstract piece of art does. It allows the viewer to project himself or herself, and as well, it allows you to look into a new and completely unknown world. I think they are really unique, both of them, and I think you come away playing these games with something new. And as well, you sort of find a new piece of yourself. So they're kind of simple games. One doesn't even have visuals, but I think they're really deep. Alright. Anyways, that was my analysis of those games. I'll be doing more of these, so stay tuned. I'm Skylant Shore, and thank you for watching.